Alright, so in the last video I said if we hit 10,000 likes in 48 hours that I would continue with the LEGO Games Platinum Challenge. And we hit that insane goal in like 12 hours, so I have a new challenge for you all. 600,000 subscribers, and there is only 8 games left. But if you guys can get the channel to 600k before I finish these, then I will do whatever the top comment on this video says, unless it threatens my life. So make sure to drop a like and subscribe right now. Anyways, LEGO Marvel Superheroes is the next game we are doing today. It has a total of 46 trophies inside and is one of, if not the most popular LEGO game ever made. It consists of 15 levels inside with a pretty cool story, actually. So the first level begins with an intro into multiple heroes and even villains. Also, the guy from the Capital One commercials is here. But then it lets you jump on in and actually play the game as Hulk and Iron Man both outside of Stark Tower. The first main villain of the game you fight is Sandman, actually, who honestly has got to be one of the dumbest villains in Marvel. Literally, he can't do anything if the cloud cover begins to rain. It's so sad. But this first part just introduces you into Hulk and Iron Man's special unique abilities that they have. You also get to fight this wannabe Hulk creature that must just not be consuming enough electrolytes. Just look at his skin complexion. Disgusting. Anyways, we made it into this big hall room and just look at the smile on this guy. How could he even be evil with shiners like that? Also, I guess Sandman's strength in this game is fisting because he only has hands to battle us with. You could say it was hard to resist getting fisted by him. At one point, though, a train barreled in and dropped off 20 enemies for us to battle. What a coincidence. A little bit later, this entire room got like swept up with the glorious winds of nature and everyone got sent outside. So far outside, as a matter of fact, that even Spider-Man showed up. Now this is gaming. And then we got to play as the trio, battling Sandman as a giant man for the finale. And again, we beat him with the simple use of H2O. And there is the first level's trophy pop. We then got led into the free roam of the game and sent to our next level. While here, I did a skydive off of the shield helicarrier and ended up doing it so well, as a matter of fact, that I got a trophy for it. Level 2 then had us playing as Captain America and Mr. Fantastic battling Dr. Octopussy.
What did he say?
And I'm not gonna lie, this first area in the level is extremely easy. However, I could not use the 3 brain cells I had left for anything and spent 5 minutes just being confused. But then the game finally told me you can use Captain America's shield to put out fires and the rest was smooth sailing. There was then some more confusion on the roofs of this place and it really boiled me up. So much so that I turned Mr. Fantastic into a teapot. Get it? That was like a tea pun. God, I'm so stupid. Oh my God! Anyways, this level just had puzzles on the stupid roofs the entire time until it took us into the middle of the city for an actual fight against Coctopussy Doctor. And you basically just whoop his 1954 looking haircut for a few minutes until he gets down on the ground and you chuck a shield right into his head. Easy trophy. Next, we had a level with Spider-Man, Hawkeye, and Black Widow. Also, the villain was the Green Goblin, I think, but someone at TT Studios butchered the design for him because what is even that? Looks just like that depressed girl that used to be in my art class junior year. Now, before we move on to more trophies, I want to stop and say a huge thank you to Ewin for sponsoring this video and the channel. Ewin has some of the best heavy-duty gaming chairs on the market, and they sent me one of theirs a while back, and I have now been using it for around a month to really, get the good feel of it and make sure it was a quality product. Also, it has helped me greatly while I've been grinding out all of these Platinum Trophy videos inside of the LEGO game series. And I have got to say, there is no better place I would rather sit my butt on all day to grind out these videos. I mean, just look at it. The sheer ergonomic design makes my eyeballs happy and want to see it. And obviously, every chair has the reclining features like you'd expect. It goes up, down, pretty much every direction that we all love. I constantly spend 15-hour days sitting down, and that gets, very boring and honestly painful at some points because your legs are just like not wanting to do that anymore. But something about these Ewin chairs are just absolutely amazing. My back problems, gone. My agony, gone. It's just pure and utter peacefulness within the sitting down aspect of my life. You can get any chair you could ever imagine within their product line, but they also have custom fit chairs for height and weight, so you're getting the best fit guarantee. And also, if you use my code right now, you can get 20% off your order with code ILLUSION. That is ILUSION. And you can also just click the link in the description, of course. I have been absolutely loving the chair they gave me, as I just said. Some of my favorite features, though, are the fabrics on it, which are actually insanely comfortable. and nearly every part of it is also magnetic. We got magnetic armrests, we got a magnetic headrest, so it honestly makes me feel like I'm sitting in a chair from the future because it's just cool in general. And it truly does just make the chair feel more comfortable than anything I've ever sat in before. So once more, I want to give a huge thank you to Ewin for sponsoring this video, and I would highly recommend you guys go to their website and check out their chairs. Remember, you can use my code ILLUSION for 20% off and also the link in the description. Anyways, thank you Ewin for sponsoring this video, and enjoy the rest. Anyways, this level was actually fire and didn't have us sitting in one place. Instead, we got to tour this giant lab and ended up even running into Venom down here, which also ended up being the final boss fight for the level. And after defeating Venom, since he is just a B-class character, we got another trophy pop. Next level then had us play as Wolverine, Iron Man, and the Hulk. Honestly, a wild threesome to be a part of, and if I saw them coming at me, I would probably run away just like all the villains did in this level. But eventually, we tracked down Sabretooth and got to tickle his pickle a little bit until being banished to the outdoors again. Anyways, while out here, I guess I apparently healed as Wolverine or something, and I got a trophy for it. I have no idea why. But then the level ended with us once more just battling the hell out of the electrolyte deficient Hulk, and this time we really got him good, which is why the trophy popped right after. The next level then had us play as Iron Man and Captain America. Now the last time these two tried to team up, this happened, so it can't get any worse. But this level had loads of these laser shield things on it, and I got super bored very fast. Which is why the ending fight atop Stark Tower slapped harder than an abusive dad. And we just got to battle people for days. It was honestly great. But it did end with a somewhat awkward sequence involving this fat Iron Man suit and it just hovering in the air like a moldy Taco Bell fart. We then got to infiltrate some Hydra base because somehow they are still kicking it even in today's age. But the battle against the Red Skull was shockingly easy. And the hardest part was actually just looking at his face. This gave me nightmares as a child, and I won't ever forget it. That's what I'm saying. We also got thrown into a space portal out of nowhere. This is what I imagine happened to my brain when I saw the Black Widow for the first time as a young man. Canon event, truly. Anyways, the place we landed in was Asgard, I think. But basically, you just fought some enemies here and there, and it was frozen absolutely everywhere. It then ends with a battle against Loki, and of course, we won because that poor guy never has, and he's probably developed major confidence issues from all of his failure. So yeah, there's the trophy. The next level then took place in the X-Men house. Now, if we're being honest, everybody's forgotten about them. I didn't even know they existed anymore. But it is kind of nice that the game did give them one level in this. Sadly, it was still not enough to make me remember them, and I did forget about them right after. But anyways, this level was mid. You know, lots of stuff, and also nothing happened because it's X-Men. Or should I say mid-men. Anyways, here's the trophy. We then got sent to Dr. Doom's, like, castle or house place. Low-key, it was a vibe, and I bet the property tax is insanely high. Which is why Dr. Doom couldn't take any time off of work to fight us and instead released the Green Goblin onto us. So we boss battled him and then got a trophy. Next level then had us play as some good heroes for once, and it pretty much just had us chasing down and then fighting this big head villain. I'm drawing a blank right now on what this is called, but I'm pretty sure in every movie rendition of this villain, it always looks super silly, so that's kind of funny. And after that fight, it actually wasn't the end of the level, and we then had to suffer through this brilliant, limited water level that really just tested my ADHD and patience meters. But it pretty much just ends with us finally confronting Dr. Doom, who has been running more than the American government runs away from its national debt. And then a trophy popped. Next, we got to play as Hulk in this very gamma radiation-esque level, which led into us just climbing some tower, all to reach the top, of course, and then boss battle against each other pretty much. There was lots of mind games going on here. Sounds like all of my relationships with women. Anyways, there's the trophy. Next level, we got to fight Magneto, and bro really chose a forest as his best location to put up a stand and fight. So now I'm confused as to whether he's just an idiot or knows something that we don't know. Either way, we beat him and got a trophy. And we also fought him again on the next level, which was cool, and we beat him again for another trophy. I love doing the same thing over and over. It's totally not making me go insane. But on the next level, we finally started getting near the end of the story, and the lizard battled us this time. I did manage to get 100 kills as the Thing, however, and I got a trophy. And then the level ended with another trophy because we have gotten one from the level ending every time, so why stop now? Actually, we will stop now because it's the final level for the game, so yeah. And we get to battle this giant purple thing. And no, it's not Barney. But this fight was a bit long, however, not too long if you know what I mean. And yeah, we won because the heroes always win and got a trophy. So now it's time to go basically do the cleanup for this Lego game. Thankfully, it isn't as crazy as the last video. It only has like 250 gold bricks and, you know, normal stuff like that. The first thing I did was play the first bonus level available out of 11, and I got a trophy right away because it lets you play as Agent Coulson. Rest in peace, you legend. I then completed a bonus level called House Party Protocol. Low-key, it was kind of weird. They just danced and kept on dancing, and I don't even know what to think of it. But hey, a trophy is a trophy. I then collected Howard Duck from another bonus level, which is a trophy because they said so. And literally right after, I collected all of the Iron Man armors in the game, which is sick because Iron Man is the best Marvel movie out of them all, no questions asked.
What did he say?
Alright, well that is the end of the fun part of the trophies for this game because the rest of them are all so spread out I almost forgot trophies even existed. I think I actually went around 7 hours of in-game playtime with 0 trophies, so that's swell. Before going for collectibles though, I of course had to get 100% in each level like usual. Anyways, getting collectibles in this game pretty much just revolves around like 4 tasks every single time. You either fight enemies, do a little puzzle with some characters' abilities, race some vehicles, or have to find a person and bring them something or someone. So yeah, I got very bored very fast. My next trophy I got though was from collecting all the Avenger characters in the game, and these obviously carried Marvel, so it makes sense as to why this is a trophy. I then also bought the Black Cat character token quite a while later, and this was mostly on accident since I was just trying to buy as many things as I could, you know, when I could, just to make my game completion meter seem higher than it really is. Anyways, the next handful of trophies I got are actually nearly all just about collecting different character types to fill up collections, so that's a tad bit lame, but a trophy is a trophy. And I finally reached the final bonus level I needed to do before getting every single collectible in the game. And after finishing it, I received a trophy for getting every true believer on all levels. And also 2 minutes later, I rescued every Stan Lee in the game also. Not sure how he keeps getting lost, but dementia runs in old men with white hair, so I'm not shocked at all. I then had to finish up a few more Deadpool missions scattered around the city, and this one right here gave me the final animal-themed character. So even furries have infiltrated LEGO games now. How has this happened? My next real objective was to reach 100% completion in the game, as it always is, and I was absolutely tickling the 99.2% marker with no clue what I had left to do. But I hadn't yet played the million stud level yet, so I did that. This is a LEGO game classic level that nobody has ever once actually enjoyed doing, and I'm confused as to why everyone likes it, because it honestly just sucks. But even after finishing it, I was still missing some completion, and I ended up finding out that I had yet to purchase one single vehicle, and it was the only boat available to purchase in the game. I didn't even know there was boats in this game, to be honest. But yeah, there's the 100% completion trophy. Sadly, I had like an unreal amount of random ones left. First, I had to plug in a controller and play as Captain America and Mr. Fantastic. Easy, but kinda dumb. I then had to destroy 100 cars, I think, in the city, and thankfully I had done this sort of on accident, but also for many collectibles, so I only had to smash a few more taxpayer dollars into the ground before this trophy popped. There was then a dumb trophy of having to change into the Hulk 50 times, and I never did this in the normal gameplay of this game because it's kinda useless to do it. So I nearly fell asleep doing this for 10 minutes straight, and began to question why I do this to myself every day. But I got the trophy, and then right after I had to change one more time, but as Stan Lee, changing into Stan Hulk, which is yet again another trophy. I then recreated this iconic Hulk Loki smash thing from that one movie, and I got a trophy. I also then did another special move with this big guy and Wolverine, but I don't really know why this is a trophy, to be honest. And then I had to grow as all of the big guys total. Sorry, that just sounds wrong. Anyways, I then made a custom character and also named it Trevor because why the hell not? Another trophy also required me to read a comic book from Deadpool's room. Low-key, it's kind of an invasion of privacy, but I doubt he cares. There was then a weird trophy which needed me to drive as Magneto in the Magneto-mobile and drive up to this one building. I guess we were trying to be like JFK or something. My final trophy was then to just get 1 billion studs with... My final trophy was then to just get 1 billion studs, which wasn't very hard at all, unlike other things. And yeah, there is the platinum trophy right there. What a good day's work. Anyways, yeah, LEGO Marvel Superheroes is a pretty good LEGO game, to be honest. Although it did get a tad bit annoying here and there like usual, but overall it was an enjoyable experience. And make sure to drop a comment down below for what my punishment should be in this challenge. The most liked one I will do. Anyways, thank you all so very much for watching.